George, thanks so much for being here. This is so frustrating when these people come out. What's going on with these guys now with COVID-19? What's the scam?
Well, Dr. Phil, thanks for having me on there. And what I like to first say is thank you to Dr. Nagy and also the first responders, the military, grocery stores, sanitation, everybody that's trying to give us some normalcy in our life right now. The top five scams that we're seeing right now that we're working with the Coalition Against Insurance Fraud are fake Corona insurance. We're also seeing false canceled health insurance, Corona medicine and tests, senior scams, and also, believe it or not, bogus travel scams.
Oh my God. So let's talk about this fake coronavirus insurance. These are mostly robocalls, right?
Yeah, that's correct. There are robocalls that are coming out. For example, one of them that recently came out was basically say, keep your family safe and secure and speak to one of our health agents about getting covered with the lowest cost health plan in the country. Now's the time and don't be late. It's a pure scam.
Okay. And how do they get money? Do they get a credit card number? What do they ask for?
They ask you to give a link, they'll have you click on a link. And basically, what they're trying to do is they're trying to steal your money and your identity. They are going in, they give you malware on your computer, and then they download and steal everything.
Oh my God. All right. Now the canceled health insurance, these hackers are getting their information. They're saying that they're for companies, legitimate companies like Blue Cross, and then they'll then say, call some number to reinstate the insurance. How does it work once that happens?
Yeah, so what they're doing is typically what you get those calls, and they'll say that your insurance has been canceled. Please call this 1-800 number right now or push number one or two, and one of our people will talk to you. They want to then sign you up, get your credit card information. They're also calling and saying, oh, by the way, you have a family member that's in the hospital and they need a ventilator now. So we need you to go ahead and pay for the additional cost of the ventilator.
And then, of course, we've talked about the fake coronavirus and test, and that's just terrible because people spend money on things, get their hope up for something that just doesn't work, right?
That's correct. We have scammers out there that are faking vaccines, drugs, which are all natural, organic, and they're saying that it's all covered by insurance or also approved by the FDA. And in actually, one case, we had a guy driving around in the neighborhood in a van offering virus tests.
So knock on the door, that's not how it happens, right? If somebody's knocking on your door, either asking for money or offering some type of test or care, that's just not how it works. If they're knocking on your door, it's phony.
It's phony right off the bat. It's a pure scam. Medical professionals, healthcare providers don't knock on your door looking for business.
Yeah, and seniors get targeted a lot in these things, right?
Seniors are probably the number one people that get taken advantage of because a lot of them live alone. They're by themselves. People can't come and visit them now. And so these scammers, fraudsters, we call them, are really preying on the seniors.
Yeah. Now, what's this bogus travel insurance? This is a new one on me.
So, as you know, a lot of times you want to buy travel insurance when you're getting ready to travel, and you have to pay a certain fee to do that. Well, most standard insurance policies don't cover viral outbreaks or pandemics. And so now you have these companies coming forward and saying, we will cover your costs. We know that's a flat out lie as well, and that's not true.
So people pay this, and then they think, okay, I'm covered if something happens.
Correct. And then they go to
Wow.
cancel it, and their money's gone.
Now, tell us a little bit about your commission, your agency there.
So I'm with the enforcement branch for the California Department of Insurance, and we are really out there to protect the consumers and to educate the consumers on these type of fraud scams, not only with the COVID-19, but multiple other areas of insurance fraud. I have over 400 employees. 300 of those are sworn officers. And we get tips all the time on our 1-800 number that comes through our consumer service division or from the insurance company itself. We take those complaints very seriously, and we work with many stakeholders in tracking down these people. And our ultimate goal is to prosecute them and put them behind bars where they belong.
Right. And who's your commissioner? Because I've heard you brag on the commissioner quite a bit.
Our new commissioner is Ricardo Lara, and he's done an amazing job of really educating the consumers and really taking this department and putting us out there with the community on a lot of outreach. We do town hall meetings and all kinds of things. And I have to give the commissioner a lot of praise on doing that.